Who was called the "liberator" for leading the independence wars of several South American countries in the early 19th century? Simón Bolívar. Who was the military leader of the Frankish kingdom known as the Hammer, and halted the expansion of Islamic forces threatening Europe? Charles Martel. What battle followed the Battle of Marathon where Greece and Persia fought again? Battle of Thermopylae. What is the large public bath found at the Mohenjo-Daro site called? Great Bath. What is the political ideology proposed by Mussolini after World War I known for its totalitarian character? Fascism. What is the judicial body of the European Union that resolves legal disputes between member states? European Court of Justice. What was the most widely used silver coin in the Roman Empire? Denarius. What was the main period during which Thebes demonstrated strong military power in Greece? 4th century BC. What was the greatest external threat that accelerated the downfall of the Seleucid Empire? Parthian Empire. What is the name of the religious war in Europe that ended with the Peace of Westphalia? Thirty Years' War. Who is the founder of Greek tragedy and the author of Agamemnon? Aeschylus. Who was the religious leader that led the 1979 Iranian Islamic Revolution? Khomeini. What political philosophy did Hanfizi advocate for? Legalism. What is the community established in 1951 that became the precursor to the European Union? European Coal and Steel Community. What was the major achievement obtained by the Theban army in Greece after the Battle of Leuctra? The downfall of Sparta's hegemony. In which city was Gandhi assassinated during the Indian independence movement? Delhi. Why did the Industrial Revolution first begin in Britain? Abundance of resources and capital. How did the Roman Empire change after the death of Theodosius I? It was divided into East and West. Which country returned to isolationism in international affairs after World War I? United States. What is the name of the representative city built by Alexander the Great in the conquered lands? Alexandria. What major office was responsible for war and religion during the Roman kingdom? High priest. Who was Aristotle a disciple of? Plato. What did Aristotle see as the flaw of democracy? Potential for tyranny of the majority. Who is the legendary emperor credited with founding the Yellow River civilization and serving as a hero in flood control? Yu the Great. How does Aristotle differ from Plato? Emphasis on experience and observation. What system was established to address resource shortages during World War I? Rationing. Who was the king in the legend who built the labyrinth and imprisoned the Minotaur? King Minos. What is the name of the Mycenaean king who became famous after the discovery of the Golden Mask? Agamemnon. What is the scripture of Zoroastrianism, which includes religious teachings and prayers? Avesta. What is the capital of the reunified Vietnam following the end of the Vietnam War in 1975? Hanoi. Where did Christians mainly hold their worship services to avoid persecution? Catacombs. Who was the Renaissance architect who participated in the construction of St. Peter's Basilica in Rome? Bramante. What was the numerical base system used in Mesopotamia? Sexagesimal system, base 60. What is the Spanish term for the Reconquista, the Christian movement to reclaim territory from the Moors? Reconquista. What were the primary routes for Assyria's interactions with neighboring countries? Military roads and trade routes. Who built the largest pyramid, the Great Pyramid of Giza? Pharaoh Khufu. What is the culture called that developed by merging Greek and Hellenistic cultures? Hellenistic culture. Who was worshipped as the sun god in Egyptian civilization? Ra. The kings of Mycenae were buried with what golden item over their faces after death? Golden masks. Which city suffered the most damage in the Peloponnesian War? Athens. Thank you for watching until the end. We'd love to hear your feedback and historical insights in the comments. Your support helps us create even more history quizzes. Let's keep exploring together.